Hello, this is Galdoc, and we are playing Factorio. This is the space exploration and mod, and we are pretty much ready to go. Oh yeah, chemical plants. So I just learned that lesson. So let's see. You're going to go there. I should probably give myself a little bit more room. It's always a good idea to give yourself a little bit more room. Not a lot. It can be overdone, to be certain. So 1, 2, and then let's get some backing pipes here. And so the reason I'm giving myself a little extra room is because of this. So 1, and then 1 more tile. Here we go. Oh yeah. Bots, just settle down, please. Here we go. And let's do this. Is that going to reach 1 more tile? Can I do that, please? I didn't think so. I was like, that feels like the end of it. All right. And the reason I'm doing that is because I'm going to have... Oh, wait. This is 1 too many away. Wait a second. 1, 2. Oh, wow. That's pretty far away. I think I screwed this up pretty royally. All right. Here we go. Let's try this again. There we go. That's better. Right. As I say, that should reach. Ah, I just happened there. What silliness is this mayhem? All right, so let's put an output thing there, and then you need some inputs. So in. Okay. And then you're going to go straight across. You're going to go straight down. You're going to go straight down as well. Why are you all messed up? Why is this not connecting like it's supposed to? That's very strange. Out. And then, let's see. So I think that'll be fine. So the next iteration over will give me the poles that I need to power that next chunk. So here we go. We'll do that, and let's put some lights down. That will light it up, but let's put the light here and there. I want the outside. Okay, so let's go ahead and copy this a few times. I'm just going to give it... Actually, I don't know how many I truly need here, but I'll just make 8. And if I need more, I can obviously just add more. So that's good. Hit you. Okay. So this is where the iron and stuff are going to come in. So we'll have these being output there, input, input, and then 2 of these things, and then turn those early. There we go. And they will be powered. Let's go ahead and throw down a power pole right there. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. This is looking great, actually. Let's get the iron and the copper running up here, such as they are. And we can get this fed, and it'll pretty much just start going. I need to put the sulfuric acid in, of course, but that's not too hard. So just 1, 2. Here we go. Yuck, I got a lot of junk in my inventory. Here we go. There we go. And then let's do this. Oops. Ah. So hard to do things. How do things? All right, now let's get the sulfuric acid. Here we are. Now, I don't remember which one it was, but it's in this little row here, right? Because that's where the fluid bus is, such as it is. So let's go ahead and grab the plane, and let's put some pipe down. So I didn't bring up the fluid. I basically told myself that I was going to actually build the fluid bus as I needed the fluid bus. That's the first rule of fluid bus, is you don't build the fluid bus unless you need to. Oops, that wasn't exactly where I needed to stop, but it was very close. Here we go. And now we are talking. Let's see. Are you making me the yummy, yummy stuff? You are, you delicious little person thing. All right, so let's see. Which one of these belts was batteries? Man, I definitely need some light here. All right, so it was not you, engines, electric engines, batteries. So you're just right there. So batteries are going to have to also come back because those things, I'm going to need batteries for the bus. Sorry, for the bus. For the beginning mall I have down there. That is most certain. Let's see. So we're going to do one of these numbers. This is just going to go here. Here we are. Oops, that's in the way. That's in the way. I really did mess that up, but I bet I can move you up 1 and be just fine. There we go. And then this will be out here, so I need to move this one up 1 actually to use it properly. Here we go. Actually, you need to go down 1 because this is going to go here. There, this is going to output to the right, so I don't have any extra junk hanging out on the end of the little thing there. Oh, it's going to happen anyways. It doesn't really matter. Actually, this goes here. Here we go. Oops. Oh, this makes me so happy. I love batteries. When you get batteries on the bus, it's like things just became a little bit easier. So that goes to the third lane. Oops, lane out here. These guys aren't connected. Is this 7 distant? That is 7 distant. Silly me. That's been the way this whole time. All right. Make sure that's all facing the correct direction, and we is Gucci. All right. All right, they're coming through. So now you're going to divide into two different paths, and one's going to go down, and then one's going to go up. Now, which one did I say was going to get the batteries? Which lane here? Because it's going to be batteries, and there was something else that it was going to have to... it's going to be electric motors. You know why it's electric motors? Because I need electric motors now. And, oh, that's right. I didn't put electric motors in the bus because I just wanted to get a bunch. And I don't have any. What happened? Why did you stop making electric motors? You ran out of lubricant. Why did we run out of lubricant? I remember there was a problem with this. We went down to the oil area. Now, I did find that it was out of power for a little while, but I thought I fixed that. What's going on now? What's full? Something's full. So that's empty. Oh dear, this isn't good. So I'm not making any petroleum, which means that I'm not going to be making... Oh my. So we got plastic there and sulfur there. Why is no plastic being made? Oh, there's a pump that's not attached to power. Oh, that's right. That was for me trying to figure out something on the fluid bus. Okay, that's stupid. So none of that looks great. So I'm not getting any products. This is jammed up. Is this causing the whole thing to back up? I bet it is. Oh, I need an iron plate. Okay, fine. Yeah. Give me 1. I bet that's backing up everything. So now that's going to break free. Well, that shouldn't be, though. Right? So I'm not getting... All right, let me just check the oil. The oil tank is full. This is all full. You really can't get rid of that light oil. So this light oil needs to get cracked. This light oil isn't full. Why is this? Okay, I've screwed up the light oil somehow. Let's take a quick look. All right, so you are trying to output into here, and something is snapped. So that goes down here. So I can just follow the trail, right? Like a trail of breadcrumbs. So you are filling up. You can't fill up this thing because I have a pump here. And that pump is not going to let the flow go the other way. So this is just not filling up that tank. So... Alright, so that was the problem I was thinking about earlier. But I suppose that is the manifestation of what's actually happening. So that definitely... So these are now functioning, it looks like. Yep, everything's draining. So that's good. So now I should be getting production of stuff again. Am I getting lubricant? I am getting lubricant. Okay, so everything's fixed there. That stupid pump. That's all it takes. Now, what is going on here? Why is this? All right, so the heavy oil, let's follow this. The heavy oil comes in here, and then it goes in one direction off to the base, although it's not really used, and I don't know that it's going to be used up in the base. If memory serves, we decided that that was all going to be taken care of down here. So, but anyways, this comes down here, gets put in here, and that's where it's going to be stored. It's pumped out. First it makes lubricant, and then if that fails, then it cracks if that fills up too much. I should probably set this up so that it only cracks at a certain filled percent, but I'll worry about that in a moment. And then it's going to be turned into asphalt. And actually, I think asphalt should happen before cracking, but we'll deal with that in a bit. Okay, now that's cleared out. So I'm still getting not much of a flow, though. And that is totally full. So I think what this suggests to me is that I need to set up a little bit more in the way of oil refining. So let me just quickly do that, and that'll get me some of the electric engines that I need for a lot of the gear that I want to make now. So where are they? Here's a couple. I don't need more than 10. I am going to need a bunch of pipes. There are a whole bunch in here. Okay. Hopefully that's all I need. And this shouldn't take too long, because I'm just going to go ahead and add in these things here to make these go over a bit more. And then I'm just going to copy and paste this. I think in order to make this work, I've got to actually ditch a couple of pieces of this. So let's take this, get rid of you, and you. And I think that's exactly what I want. Okay, so let's go ahead and take you and just lay down. Oh gosh, that's not good. Hang on. That landed right in the middle of my bus, didn't it? Okay, well, it didn't quite destroy any chests, but it came wicked close. So you fired on it, and you definitely didn't get all of it. You know, it'd be cool if it didn't harass my whole base to solve this particular problem. Oh well, let's see. So that ought to help, but you know what would really help is just putting another one down. So let's do that. Because I don't want to have to think about this for a while. So let's go ahead and just do this. Now, I am, of course, going to have to feed this more oil at some point, but what I want is just to I want to have this part overproducing, even if it's only for a little while. But we're not quite at the point where we need another one of those. Let's go here and just repair everything. Oh, that's good. All right, everything's replaced, and everything is repaired. Okay. So now, let's go ahead and put all this stuff back, because I don't need it all. Now, I think I had a box here where I was making actual... There we are, yeah. So this is where you live now. And there was another box that I picked up from down here. Where did I get it from? I think it was right here. So yeah, just give me all those, and you stop existing, and go to live with your brethren here. All right, that's more than enough. Is this full now? Not even close. What is the holdup? Now we're held up by a concrete. That's because I'm tapping concrete down here, because I started paving stuff. So let's see, how are we doing here? Oh yeah, that'll be full soon enough. How is our stone patch doing? I think it's north, that's right. Did I ever replace all the miners? No, let's go fix that real quick. So many things to repair. There's part of me that wants to repair those stupid rocks. Just kidding. Hopefully. Let's see, so I definitely need to put some power poles down. Except I don't have any power poles. Are you kidding me right now? All right, let's do this. Oops, one thing at a time. All right, and then let's take care of the belts. I'm just putting some down. I want these things to just operate. I'm not worried about the fact that some of these are yellow and some of these are red. Doesn't really matter at all. All right, so that should be that. Let's get some poles, and we'll just fix that up, and we'll be all set. go. Poles. Boom. Alrighty, this is looking pretty good. There we are. There you go. There you go. Is that everybody? That looks like everybody to me. Not completely necessary, but I don't want the patch to be totally, you know, stripped in one area and not the other. Let's see. Someone in chat has said they use 10 of the whole planet defense surface things. I will too when I have them researched. Unfortunately, that is not quite yet. But that is right here, placeholder graphic. And that is requiring me to do this. I guess I can just go ahead and knock this out, but let me let these things go first because I'm about to make a bunch of lasers. That's the hope anyways. All right, so now we're getting some engines, and now we're actually going to put these... Oh, that's so sweet. You guys like exist in large quantities even. I'm so happy. All right, so you just... Oops, that's right, this is supposed to do this. You just keep doing your thing there. You just keep doing it. I'm so happy. Oh, this isn't good. That's okay though. I can just go one above. Oh my gosh, I keep getting moved around by these belts. I just want belt immunity. Can I just get immunity from belt, please? Please. There we go. So you, yeah, you're limited. That's fine. I'm just keeping a store of those around because those are very handy at this point in the game. I'm going to be making stuff with them, but they can also, in large quantities, make things that fly, and that is awesome. All right. So slip through there. And that's this second one here, isn't it? So what I'll do is I'll do this. Boop. Well, that's probably not even enough. Right? Because I want to go down as well. I suppose if I allow myself the batteries to sort of wend their way through here carefully. If I play my cards right, I should be able to do some of the silliness that I'm trying to do. Because what I want to do... Oh, this is just a nasty little situation. Let's do this. Is that still connected? Everything's connected. There we go. So then this goes down. Here we go. And then it goes up. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. Belt immunity. So bad want. All right, but then you stopped for some reason. Did I bork something? You need to not have any priority now. Oh, is it just the lubricant being out? I bet it's lube. Yep, we're out of lube. All right, what's going on with the oil? Now, this may actually just be regular slowdown due to the fact that I've emptied out this thing. Let's see. Yeah, that's nearly empty. So all these have stopped, though. So that's not normal. You can't get rid of your light oil again. I think I need to actually set up cracking for light oil. That's silly. All right, that's fine. I told myself that I would set it up when I needed it, and that is now. So I'm going to have to put light oil into petroleum back into the system, and that's going to have to go into here because this is the output to my cockamamie splitting system of cockamaminess. So I'm going to have the petroleum come up. The petroleum really is going to have to come up the side, isn't it? Ooh. I guess I can make this, like, this was going to be like this nice pretty bust thing, but the thing is that that's going to have to come up the side. I guess it can come up out here. Yeah, that's fine. I can just do that. All right, let's back this plane up. I will turn this plane around. All right, so cracking. Let's make some cracked oil. So this only outputs to there, this direction. If this is above a certain amount. So I tell you what, we're going to have this situation. So we're going to set this up. This one doesn't have to do a true splitting. This is just sort of an overflow valve. let's go ahead and just toss something on here. I don't really care. We said this will get me to this planet defense thing. Fine, done. 1, 2. I just need a few. There we go. So let's start there. All right, if you are under, I'm only going to crack if this thing is under 24,000. So let's pick light oil less than 24K, 24000. All right. And then you only do this if this is over 24K. Oops. So greater than, I guess, or equal to, so that way there's no confusion here, 24,000. So if that's the case, then, well, it's going to be a little ugly as pipes go, but that's okay. This is kind of ugly. That's okay. So we'll do this, and then this, and then we'll have this one go up top. All right. So now let's connect it to water. If I'm not mistaken, this is really going to be the last time I need water coming down here. You definitely need to be like that. And then you're connected. You don't need to exist. And then you need power. Actually, let's do this one. All right, so let's put another one of you down. Let's just go ahead and set up the pattern. Come on. Doot, 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 doot. Do that there. And let's put, oh, am I really out of pipe? Are you serious? Can I just make a bunch? I don't need a ton. Just give me some. Here we go. All right, well, evidently I'm going to have to go get some more supplies because I bet I'm not going to have materials for that many pumps either. You require a bunch of pipe. Yeah, you require 2. All right, well, this isn't going to be too bad. Oh, that looks so cool. Look at that going. That's just really neat. What, purple stuff in there? Is that what they all look like? Is it always purple stuff? I don't see any of them operating. I don't want to tell. All right, whatever. I don't care. So let's just go ahead and connect this up. That means you go here. So you're just going to, I'm going to force this stuff to go up through here. So that's coming in right there. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see. There we are. Is that enough? That's not quite enough. That's okay. Boop. So then that's going to go up through here. So you actually are getting petroleum gas. That's fantastic. All right. So I think it's very silly that I'm having to crack light oil. Considering all the things I'm going to have to do with it later on in the game, but that's okay. Hey, look, but I just justified the fact that I made this 7 wide. Yay. I don't know why that makes me so happy, but it does. So, we are going to have to do something here that is silly. Because this has to go into there. You know what? I can do this. Because it doesn't really matter. It just needs to go in. There we go. You know what I think I'll do? Instead of that silliness, I'll do this. Did I have another pump? I don't think I did. Let's make one more. Can I get this done with the stuff I have here? That is ever the question. Here we go. And you just need power, which is a simple enough matter. It's ugly, but it works. Except for the fact where it doesn't. There we go. Okay, so now that should definitely solve the cracking problem. How are we doing? Oh, yeah, you need power too. Man, I suppose all you guys can have power, but golly gosh. Golly gosh, fellas. All right, so that's at 23K. Let's go ahead and check out the oil production and make sure everything's running. No, why aren't you running? You still can't get rid of your oil fast enough. Are we just not processing it fast enough? I didn't think these both were running. Okay, why is this? Is this pump not going? This pump is not going. That's if it's greater than 24K. That is definitely 23K. It's definitely outputting here. So there's definitely room. Why won't you do this? You are completely full at 100. I must be forcing this back into the system. That's right. This is supposed to flow into here. I did this earlier. This isn't great. No, that's literally the problem I solved earlier, and I realized that it shouldn't do that because this has to go down, and it's not being consumed up here. So what's happening is, I'll tell you what I'll do here. I'll do this. Right. So this is going to go into the system. This will only take out of here if this is topped off, like basically if it's too high. But now this thing can fill up again. There we go. Okay, fine. It's not exactly ideal, but it'll work. I am almost out of these things. Can I at least make one more setup before I have to leave? Because I don't want to have to go back all the way up there. Just do this one little doofus thing. What? I don't know why that isn't updating properly. Like the pipes are just not updating properly. Something's wrong there. So you two are the only things that are going to be needed, and you're going to be making asphalt down there. But not yet. All right, let's see. So that's at 24K. I'm definitely going to have to get some more pipes. Let's just go get some more. Well, actually, yeah, these guys can't get rid of their stuff fast enough, so I've got to build a little bit more. That's okay. It's pretty quick. Here we go. Let's grab one of those. In fact, while I'm up here, let's grab one of those too. Because I'm pretty sure that I'll need them. So here we go. So we're just going to make this... See, again, why is that not correctly updating the pipe? I might have to report that on the bugs forum. Be like, I found a bug. Fix your game. And they'll be like, that was fairly impolite. And I'll feel very bad about myself. All right. So let's do this. And we're just going to go ahead and plop you there. You don't need to exist. Here we go. And one more. You see it's not connecting. That's the problem right there. It just didn't connect. I wonder if I have a mod installed that's doing that. Because that is possible. All right. Snip those. Check to make sure we're running full tilt up here at the oil refineries. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. That's looking real good. Okay. All right. So, yeah, this is still just not getting used fast enough. All right. Well, you know what? That's okay because you guys are cheap. I can just put down another one. There we go. There we are. And snip those two. All right, why are you complaining? You weren't supposed to go out there anyways, so I don't know why that happened. Oh, that's right. I put that there for the pasting stuff. I was like, why is this blinking at me? Stop blinking. You two are fine. You're going to be built down there. Wait, I think I actually have asphalt now, don't I? Yeah, it's all down there. I'm going to just set up asphalt real quick. Yeah, no, I want to, but I can't get distracted. Setting up defenses. I was so annoyed last 2 episodes ago because I couldn't actually get time to set up my defenses, and now I have it. But that's all right. Now we have the electric engines nice and full. All right, so let's go ahead and give me a dump chest. I took this away earlier for some reason. I don't remember what that was, but that's batteries. Yeah, give me a dump chest of batteries too. I just need some stuff. Not too many. All right, so we got a dump chest of batteries. How's the engines doing? So a dump chest is getting there. You are getting some lubricant, but oh, you're just taking forever to operate. Okay, that's perfectly reasonable. All right, so oh God bless it. Come on, just let me off the freaking thing. Yeah, so I need to figure out where the setting is that dictates that you walk slow on this stuff, because this is ridiculous. That's slow to this. That's like night and day, man. All right. What was I doing? Let's see. All right, so I got, I think it was, I wanted electric engines and batteries on a line. So we have the batteries here, and we got the electric engines coming up here. So let's go ahead and do this. Here we go. So I think that line is right there. I got nothing really in the way, so there's no reason I shouldn't be able to just do this. Here we go. Here we go. Actually, I guess there's 2 more tiles here. There we are. Here we go. Look at that. That's beautiful. All right, so not too many engines, but that's all right, as long as there are some. And then the last thing it was going to be, that's the uranium, and there's something else that I needed. It was, I already have the glass. Okay, I just don't care anymore. I have all 8 lanes needed for the military set up here. Let's get started. Let's make some bullets. What do uranium bullets look like? So I'm going to make like a little column here for regular bullets. But I need to know what uranium bullets look like too. So let's just look here, because I bet I can get there from, there we go. 10 seconds. So that needs like a block. I don't need to make a huge amount of those things, but that's definitely going to take a while. So, all right, I'm going to make a quick manufactory for, let's see. Here we go. I'm going to make a quick thing for the bullets here. You make those, and then you make those. So I might move these up, because I'm going to have to feed them from both sides. Oh, I'm standing in the way. Here we go. Oh, there's a pole there. All right, just move. Here we go. So these things can all move down here. I'll probably move them out 1 more, actually. So the iron is going to come out. Ooh, I'm going to need some more of these pretty much instantly. So let me go grab some more belt stuff, and then I can come right back. Here we are. Belt stuff. Give me a bunch. That's a bunch. Do not need this. Get out of my inventory. Just give me those 4. Okay, perfect. So dark up here. Let's get some light just so people can see what I'm doing. So you need steel and copper in addition to the other bullets. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you guys back up 1 more tile. And I'm going to have bullets output here. And I'll have iron input here like that. So let's build this. And how fast do you work? You need 4. All right, so you're going to go a little slow, but that's okay. And then you just need those coming in from that side. And then you're going to take in, coming in from here, and output going out there. So you're going to take in copper and steel, which means I'm going to have to do some side loading mayhem here. Oh no, steel is all the way on the other side here, isn't it? Well, that was silly of me. That's actually not too bad, because what I can do is just move all of it up 1 more. So let's see. I just pick all this up. Boom, 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 boom. So let's do this. So you move out 1. I'll have the steel come down here on one side. I'll have the copper. I'll do the same thing I was doing with the iron just a second ago. Here we go. And then I'll have the copper coming in like this. And I'll have the output going down like this. Now the thing is that the output, that's gonna, I'm gonna leave another row here because what I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna have, planning ahead in the future, the uranium area. So this is gonna need some uranium, but I'll put like a row of 5 here. This should be able to feed that one just barely. It's a little silly. In fact, I don't care to waste this. I don't care to need this space that badly. So let me see. Let's do this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, good. So now this will bring in the materials that are needed on that side, which is just going to be copper. So I can do like a quick side load here. Oh, this is a ridiculous side load. Look what I'm going to have to do. This is just not friendly. This is the ugliest side load I've ever had to do. Maybe not the ugliest, but it's definitely on the list. Let's see. So we're going to do that. Schnikes. The reason I'm befuddled right now is because that's going to have to go under 2. This has to go down another one. Great. Well, I'm glad I'm giving myself enough room here because I have 2 tile borders here. So this is kind of intended to have the have this kind of mayhem going on. So let's see. I need to have this one skip under like this, right? So there we go. And then this then side loads like this. Then I have the insane little twirly-do. I don't know if that's called a twirly-do officially, but it's called a twirly-do officially right now, in case you didn't know. So then here, I'm just gonna put you into a box. I'll limit you to 2 rows, and we'll feed you the iron that you need, and then everything else is just gonna get going. Here we go. Oops, I'll move that up a little bit. Did I miss? I bet I missed. Yep. Here we are. Here we are. All right, so we will get bullets. There will be bullets. So you aren't going to output onto there, but you are going to input into here, here, and here. And you're going to output here, oops, here, here, and there. Put a pole here and here. That's normally where they're going to go, but this thing will have to move down once so that it can be powered without putting in another pole. And then I think that's it, right? What's wrong? Why aren't you working? Oh, yeah. So then here, here, and then here. And then you need some bullets. I think that should be it. Okay, so you guys aren't going to need power right now, but that's okay. You're going to get uranium coming in from this side. Actually, let me put this down correctly. You're going to get uranium coming in from this side. And when it's time to do this, I'll just get rid of this dump chest right here, right? But for right now, I'm keeping that there. So that's the uranium, and then this will be the output chest. So then this can go here and here. That's looking pretty good. All right, so that's definitely going to make me plenty of bullets. Let's continue the bus on. Daddy up, down, data. What just happened? Oh, yes. Okay, cool. You can do some random stuff. I guess I can research you. What do you need? Blue circuits, I'll bet. Yes. Well, I'll set up a quick and dirty blue circuit manufactory at some point. I don't know what just happened there. That was the belt's fault, not my lack of complete skill. All right. Now let's put some lights down. Boom and boom. In fact, let's do this. No, there. And I'm just going to put these on every row. I'm going to have to go back and light that other area up too. Okay, so this is good. Now it's time for the next thing. So we definitely have bullets getting made. The next thing I want are... I don't need shotgun shells, That's just silly. I'm not going to be using those. Cannon shells, precise cannon shells, precise explosive cannon shells. Man, I don't know if I just need every single one of these. I need to pick one and then just go with that. So cannon shell does 200 physical damage and 100 explosion with... I don't even know what piercing power does. I imagine it discounts the enemy's armor somehow, but I don't know how. That is much nicer. That does 450 physical, but not as much explosive damage. But I like that trade-off. You aren't as good, but you have a larger area of effect. You're like area of effect size. I see. So you were only damaging one thing, and then you actually do have an area of effect. That one's just straight up. That one seems better, right? Because that's going to deliver 480 damage, whereas that's only going to deliver... It delivers 500, but doesn't do any splash damage. So I think what I want are explosive cannon shells. I don't know that I want this at all. Okay, fine. I can imagine these cannon shells are for things like when you have stuff near your base, but that's not what these are going to be doing. So let's just make explosive cannon shells. You require 8. Oh wait, do I have plastic anywhere? Because those are the things that need plastic. I thought I did put plastic here somewhere. Are you down here? Are you kidding me right now? All right, well, I know what this last line is going to be, plastic and uranium. Okay, well, I can just set that up. That's no big deal. Let's set up the uranium right now, and I will do a one-sided thing, a one-sided build. So let's get you going up here. Get these things. Oops, not like that close. That's a mistake. Here we go. I just clicked a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, so plastic. Where is you at being? You should be in this lane here, I thought. There you are. Here we go. Oh my gosh. See, that was the belt that time. That was also my lack of skill, but that was a result of the belt. So good job, belt. Good job. That was a Home Star Runner reference, by the way. Good job. So props if you got that. Just know that someone out here appreciates you. So I did put uranium on the bus for precisely this reason. So, and I think this is the only place that I'm going to be using uranium. So which line was it? Let's go check that out. News at 6. Well, I guess that's what this was. It was a question mark, but that means that gets to be uranium. So let's make you uranium. There we go. Where is uranium? I don't remember. There we go. So that means that this is going to come up. Oh, that's all right. That's actually quite convenient that the plastic and uranium are right next to each other because those are easy to combine. However, I'm not doing it right now, but I will set it up as if it were. So let's go ahead and do this. So that's going to be coming in from an underground across here. Probably one that comes from lower. And then you're going to go here. And then you're going to have another underground. I don't even have uranium on there, and I'm already planning ahead. It feels nice. So let's do this, and then here, and bring it down. There we go. So that's what that'll look like. Boom, boom. All right, now we have the plastic that we need. This is getting better and better, actually. I like it. So now we can make, excuse me. Now we can make the explosive shells that we want. We need steel and plastic and explosives. So let's see. This back line here is going to be filled. Steel is right there. Plastic is right there. And explosives are right down here. So that's 3 lines. And I really... You know what? I can move these out a little bit more because it really doesn't matter. It doesn't... There's nothing going to break if I don't do it. Perfectly, symmetric or whatever. Not symmetric, but with a pattern. So let's bring the lines up here. So you're going to go there. That's fine. So I'm actually going to have to just make a whole bunch of these. Like I'm going to have to make 5 of these running at all times. Because as it happens, when you go to make these things, they take 8 seconds each. And so this isn't going to be perfect, but it'll be closer. We're going to have to move one more out. That's okay. The reason we're going to have to move one more out is because we need an output. So I'm going to output right. I'll output here. So then on the inside here, you require steel. So let's give you some steel. There we go. Here we are. And then plastic. The reason I'm doing it like this is because I don't want to sit here and have to bleed off these lines. Now wait just a darn minute. Why did I do this? Who cares if I send engines on this line? Okay, that was... sometimes my brain gets very tired and I make decisions like that. True story, the end. All right, so yeah, that's right. I don't need to bleed off just that one thing. It doesn't really matter at all. All right. Let's do this. Here we go. Put all these things down. No, not that. Here we go. So this is looking pretty good. This is going to need a whole bunch of poles, though. It's fine. So let's put another... So this is going to require inputs here, and then here, oops, and then here, and then outputs there, there, and there. And we'll put poles in the same sort of area. And then here we are. Let's put lights there and there. Okay. So, gosh, what is it that I'm missing? The input. So the plastic input. So plastic is going to come in there. You're going to end here. And then you're going to be going here and doing that. Here we go. So this is looking good. Looking good. All right, so now we have the shells. I don't know if that's going to be part of the armada, but if it is, then there it is. Now let's make some rockets. So this one's going to be fun. These are going to be great, actually. So I'm going to have on, let's see. So what I can do is I can have the iron and the green circuits coming up one side. This is when I'm going to actually need to bleed off some stuff. Do some side loading nonsense because I'm going to have to make an iron green circuit line, and green circuits aren't, they're a double line. So I have to be very careful about how I do this. Oops. Here we go. There we go. Okay. So, coming up the back here, I'm going to have to make, here we go. And then my plan is like this. So ghost, kill the ghost. Here we are. So this one's going to make these, and then you are going to make these. And then this is going to be the explosives line that goes right down the middle, but I'm going to have to do a whole bunch of underground weaving with you. So let's see. Boom. Boom. And that's fine. So the reason I'm having to do that is because these are just going to direct feed into these, but everything needs to take from this line, because this is going to be the explosives line. So then now I'll have these things input from back here. Is that my last? Nope, not quite. All right. So let's see. This is where some silliness is going to have to happen. Because I have to have this line here be iron and green circuits. You know, I can actually just forgo that. Yeah, we're going to forgo that because though this is something I just built, it doesn't take that long to fix. So I'm just going to run the two lines up the back. I'm not going to bother trying to do this crazy silliness with, you know, I have a little bit of extra space here, but if I didn't do what I'm about to do right now, it would be some kind of silly, insane spaghetti that would offend even my sensibilities. And if it's offending my sensibilities, then you know that that's not delicious spaghetti. That is some heinous spaghetti. And we don't do heinous spaghetti. All right, so up we go there, and up you go here. And then down, and then come the undergroundies. I think I'm just going to do this, actually. Oh, actually, you don't need to be an undergroundy. All right. So, wait a second. That's not where the explosives come from. That's not where they come from at all. Okay, let's do this again. Oh, what have I done? All right, that's fine. Let's try this again. We're coming from below. Boom. Okay, so here's the problem. That needs to immediately be one. Because this needs to go across like that. Yeah. But then... Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. Okay, that's fine though. I'm alright with some ridiculousness. I haven't had enough ridiculousness in my life recently, so I needed to have some more. So, here we go. Then you are going to output to here, and then you output to here. So you're just going to go up like that. Actually, you need to split off because I don't want to be silly. Then you're going to go underneath like that. Oops, then you go like this. Boom, 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 boom. Now, you come over here, and you are actually going to have to settle the heck down. Why are you going to have to settle the heck down? The reason is because this goes here. Here we go. And so, we're going to do this. Oops. There we are. And probably that goes out there. And you do the same. All right, so then you do the same here. And let's connect this, whatever it was. I forget. That's probably not going to... I'll do that. Ah, yes, your engine's in copper, so... I don't think I need copper anywhere else, but I definitely need engines. Okay, we are getting to the point where we are able to actually start getting some pretty decent outputs here. So this looks like a very silly mall that I'm making right now, but it is actually going to work. And then these things will output 1 and 2. And then you guys are going to have your outputs here. Why? Because that's cool. Here we go. So we're going to do this. You know what? Let's do this pattern because it looks cooler. Well, I don't care. Whatever. Right now, we just need to get this stuff done because I want these explosive things to exist en masse. Oops. Here we go. Limit you to there. Limit you to there. Is everything limited properly? Yep, you're limited properly. Everything's limited properly. Okay. So, that's looking pretty good. So now I have all the ammunitions that I need for right now. I don't think that there's anything else that I'm going to need. I'm going to need, at some point I need to make uranium shells. Let's see. What's required? That's not it. Oh, but what are you? You seem to be a thing. Explosive cannon shells. So wait, am I making explosive cannon shells? That's exactly what I'm making. Oh. Am I really going to have to make something that's even better than the explosive cannon shell? Because this is going to really annoy me. That is much better. Ugh, my heart has sunk. And that takes 10 seconds to make each. So this entire thing is going to have to move forward like a bunch to accommodate that, because this whole thing needs to output there. How badly do I want those shells? Right now, I don't want them very badly, and that's okay. So what I'm going to do is if I ever need that, what I can do is I can leave myself, all right, how much did it take me to do this? So this is 1, and then it took 1 in the middle, so 9, 10 on either side, because it just needs more explosives, and I can have explosives come up the middle again. Oh, this is so silly. I wish I had seen that. Well, I'm not going to fix it right now, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to give myself like plenty of room. So I'm just going to give myself another like, 6 tiles, because I think I'm just going to do this pattern again, right? Because these just need those 2 lines, just like these need those 2 lines. So this is 1, 2, 3, and then plus 12, 13, 14. 14 tiles across in order to make it, and I have 1, 2, plus 5, 7, 8, so I need 13. So another 5 will be perfect. So I'll give myself 6 just to be safe. So that means is I'm going to build another one here. That's the next line. That's the place the lines are going to come in next. So if I want to in the future do this thing, then that's fine. I'll leave this gap here just in case. Now nuclear missiles, I'm not going to make here. Do nuclear missiles get made somehow with this stuff? Let's see. Atomic. No, you just need straight up materials. You're not going to need this as a precursor. And that's just going to, I'm not going to make too many nuclear missiles. I know that that's a thing, but not something I need in my life right now. Okay, so last things. Let's see. Shell is the uranium cannon shell and the explosive uranium cannon shell. So that requires explosive cannon shells. And everything requires all the things that I don't have. Because this right here, you know what? If I need another one, I'm just going to build another array here because I'm not going to start leaving all this random room. What I can do even is I can take this and belt it and put it on the outside here with that extra space that I've left. So if it really becomes necessary, then I can just do that. In-place upgrades are fine. These are things that can just sit around for a while. I just want them to make in large enough quantities that I can fight with the biters regularly. All right, cool. So we are settled, I think. Yeah, I think I will give myself the extra 6 tiles here, but I'm not going to stress about it. Okay, that's good. So what do I want to make next? I have the ammunitions. Now let's make... Oh man, I don't have enough for laser tanks, but it would be nice to make their ammo. What can I do to make laser tanks? I know I need like lasers. So laser turrets. What do laser turrets get used in? Laser turrets. You are an ingredient in laser tanks and a bunch of crummy stuff I don't need just yet. Yeah. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to have laser turrets go next. Because I really want to get the turrets going. We have the bullets made. The next thing I'm going to need for my defenses are the various different types of turrets. So actually, let me start with gun turrets. Those things go pretty quickly, though. And I'm not too worried about it. But they require motors and gears. That's nasty. All right, well, what I can do is this. I can go... So the other reason that I like this pattern is because I can fit 3, 4, or 5 in there pretty evenly. I can fit 3 in here like this, or 5 in there obviously, but yeah, this is why I like this pattern so much. So what I'm going to do here is, I think I can do this. So gears, motors, all right, here we go. So this makes gears. Where'd you go? Oh, duh, you're on that plane. Gears, this makes motors, this makes turrets. Here we go, and this makes gears. So then I just run iron up the back here, and that happens, right? That's pretty much it. So I'm actually going to run it up the front and output in the front, because like I said, I want to give these 6 tiles here. So here we go. So this is pretty simple. And again, I'm not too worried about these things. This one's going to be left alone for a while. So let's go ahead and just make it. So everything just needs it. I can run power poles up the side here just like this. Maybe not you two. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so in. Just want it to look symmetric. Down, up. Light the way, please. Here we go. There and there. There and there. You just then need an output chest, and you will be good. Now, the thing is, you're not going to make an output chest. You are going to make an output into chain gunners as well. So, because if I remember, gun turrets only get used there. Gun turrets. Chain gunners, click on gun turret. Missile craft. Wait a second. Mechanical. I need a gun turret for a mechanical laboratory. What kind of laboratory is this? Is it like a bat cave laboratory? I don't know. What is a missile craft? What do you do? Do I want you? I don't know that I want you. Just because you exist doesn't mean I care about you. Hovercraft? Missile craft. You require rocket launchers, gun turrets, and a hovercraft. I'm not feeling it. If I do need it, I'll robot that. So the malls, I'm allowing some robot stuff because that's going to be making... I'm going to be making a deposit area there in all of my malls. So, however, I do want the chain gunners to exist. So where are you? So you just need that. And you know what? We're going to go ahead and make this real simple. We're going to do the same thing. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so here's how this is going to work. We're going to have this thing skip to here. And then you're going to output there. And you're going to have a limit of, we'll say I want 10 stacks. And then you're just going to output here. And I want... I'm not going to need tons of the Armada. These things are not that efficient, I don't think, for doing stuff. But I do want some just for fun. So what is your problem? Oh, yeah. And there we go. So that is actually a pretty efficient little setup there. I like that. So that iron is going to get consumed pretty heavily. That's all right. We got plenty. And let's move on to the next thing. But unfortunately, that is all the time we have for this episode. So as you can see, we are making some real progress here. I'm making a military bus that's probably going to stretch all the way out to here, I imagine, based on what I'm seeing in that little dialogue box here, because holy moly, this doesn't seem like it's a lot, but it's a lot. Particularly because some of these require a bunch of manufacturing areas like this. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time. Take care.